Alright, hey guys, remember CCG back in the video. So this is going to be climbing up the rank once again, but this time we're going to be using Gyarados, Dondozo, and Tatsugiri. And so this deck, by the way, was from Systematic 90. It was a user I saw on Reddit. It looked like a fun build and I wanted to show you guys. But yeah, shout out to him for making this fun build. And this is using Gyarados EX for 3 water energies and a colorless. You're able to do 140 damage and discard a random energy from among Pokemon on the map. So if you're lucky, you can make your opponent discard an energy. We have Dondozo here that's able to do 80 damage and then do 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench. And of course we have a Manaphy here that's going to be one of the cards that we really want to see in the beginning, just so that we can start powering our things up. And Tatsugiri gives our Dondozo a free retreat cost. So the point is that, you know, we can hopefully start to attack with it and then retreat when we need to. But besides that, we also have Manaphy to set up our Gyarados. And hopefully Gyarados is the one that cleans up. Of course, because it's a water deck, we have Misty and everything that comes with that. And same thing with Erida here. Just be able to heal and get our board back up and running. But yeah, let's get started here. And yeah, hopefully we can get some wins using this deck and climb up the rank right before the season ends. We're so close for the season coming to a close here and a new set coming out. Okay, so we're going to be going first. Okay, so we did get Magikarp and Dondozo. I think... Wait, let me I think Magikarp is a okay lead. I'm actually okay with that. Just because hopefully with Pokeball we could get our Manaphy and then switch out. We are going first, so let's see how this goes. Hopefully it doesn't die. But let's see, we're going to use our Pokeball here. So we did get Manaphy. That's great. Now we can put our Manaphy back here. And so yeah, like I said, ideally you want to get Manaphy first. At least what we saw with the Manaphy with Trio deck. It's good to get Manaphy first just because it'll help you set up your Pokemon multiple at the same time here. And Magikarp, if we start just funding it, it's not going to be as great. So he's going to do 20 damage here with Nightmare Aura. That's okay. We'll take that. Okay, so far, not too bad for us. We did get Misty, which opens up a few lines of plays here. I think we're going to... I think I'm going to use the Misty on Dondozo here, in the hopes that he's going to be able to attack early on. So no, that's the thing about Misty, right? Where it's very, it looks very lucrative, but it tends to not really do much. But besides that, we're just going to use Leap out here and get our Manaphy out on the board, so that next turn we could start generating some energies for our Magikarp and potentially Dondozo here. So he is going to poison us. That's going to be annoying, but we can survive this attack just because the poison will only do 10 damage. So we should be okay here. Okay, so here I'm in a weird position where a part of me wants to just evolve the other Magikarp just because it doesn't have any, but I can't afford that. And obviously we're going to heal with Erida. Yeah, so never mind. So we're just going to put Gyarados EX here. Put the water energy on Manaphy, and then pop Erida, so that we're able to heal and potentially get another play out of our Manaphy here, because this ability is really good. It just helps us get going. And so I don't know if I should play for the Dondozo or the Magikarp in the hopes that I'm gonna get the Gyarados out. I feel like I'm gonna go for the Magikarp here. We have a good amount of ways to draw into it. Hopefully we do. So I'm just going to be a little hopeful. Oh no, yeah, so this is going to die regardless. He's going to do the Nightmare Aura. Thankfully he still needs to attack though, so at least we're good on that point. We're going to get our Gyarados EX out here. So we got communication, which is effectively useless. Okay, so now I think I'm just gonna put the Darkrai in front. I know he's gonna be able to hit me, but then he has to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So let me see. He could poison me. He can't retreat unless he has like a leaf or something. So maybe I'll keep this, make him think that the Darkrai is safe. And yeah, and if he's not able to retreat, that's even better for us, because then we could just use Sabrina, get the Darkrai out, and then attack it. Of course, that's assuming he doesn't get anything else out in the backboard. But I think we're gonna have to make that assumption here. Because yeah, even though we're going to get poisoned, which sucks, I think it's better overall for us. Just a lot less damage that we'd be taking. We can use the Pokeball here, see what we can get. We did get Manaphy. Manaphy, I think I'm just going to use Communication and get rid of Manaphy here. It was nice in the early game, but I think now we just have to start thinking about getting that Gyarados. So we got the shiny Dondozo, which is so cool, but not what we needed. And we're just going to use Sabrina here just to one-shot this Darkrai. And if we get lucky, it's very unrealistic, but if we get lucky, the Weezing could also end up losing the energy here. Yeah, so we ended up conceding from that. So that was good. That was a good thing that we managed to save the Sabrina and we kept it for this play. It put our opponent in an awkward position and we capitalized on that. So that's cool. There you go. We managed to get some points out of that. Thankfully, you do generally seem to go ahead in terms of like, regardless of how many times you're, like, you don't seem to lose as much elo as you do gain when you win. Before I continue the video, I just wanted to let you guys know that I have a Patreon where you can help support the channel while also influencing the content I create. The link will be in the description, so make sure to check it out. So here we're playing against LeBron James. Whoa. I didn't know he played this. But yeah, that was cool. We managed to get a win against the Darkrai Weezing deck that has been very annoying. And then we got Manaphy and 2 Magikarps, so that's a good start. We also have Professor Research. Hopefully we get something really good out of that. Giratina-Ex. So like I said with the other video, Giratina Darkrai seems to be the popular build here. And so I would not be surprised if we do end up seeing a Darkrai on the opposing side here. We did get Tatsugiri and Manaphy, so I don't think we need the second Manaphy. I'm just going to use Communication and get rid of this Manaphy. See what we can get. So we did get Gyarados, so that's great. We're going to end the turn here. So now this Giratina is going to start generating energies. This looks like it is the Dark Psychic build, where he's going to try to set up, or he's able to generate energy to set up the Giratina. Okay, so he's going to put that energy on him. That's fine. We're going to evolve one of our Magikarps here just to make it less susceptible. Put that water energy on Manaphy. Activate Oceanic Gift. Put it on both the Magikarp and the Gyarados here. This is good. He's in a... It doesn't seem like he's going to be able to attack this turn. He's just going to start setting up for him. And we do have red, so that's good, because with that Gyarados does do 140. So with red, we should be able to kill the Giratina-Ex. Okay, so I don't think I want to put any of these down right now. I think we're kind of okay with where we're at. So I'm just going to put that water energy on him. I'm going to activate Oceanic Gift once again. Set these two up. So this is what I was telling you guys about, where, you know, regardless of the outcome of this duel, like, you can see how beneficial it is to have 2 Manaphys, just because if you draw that in the opening hand, it just gets so much advantage. And it puts you in pace with Giratina Darkrai. So hopefully, let's see what he ends up using here, because he can use... Okay, so he put the cape on that. That's what I was worried about. Yeah, just because obviously we're not going to be able to... Well, actually, no, because he is going to do 20 damage to himself. So I don't know if he counted for that. I guess he did, because he doesn't know that we have Gyarados, or that we have a red in our hand. So we're totally fine with him doing this. So we're gonna activate the Pokeball, see what we get. We got Dondozo, so that's pretty cool. We have Dondozo and Tatsugiri. So might as well put these two little guys out here. Activate red, do that 20 more damage. And then with this, we'll be able to kill him. So that's Giratina-Ex is all out. Okay, and so from here, I don't know what he'd be able to do to kind of save himself. I think he's probably going to concede. There's no real way to win from this point. I also discarded an energy, but I don't know what it discarded off of. I don't know if you guys saw what he discarded from. Was it from his Giratina? Did it have an extra energy? I don't know. But no, it looks like he's going to keep playing. So that's cool for our opponent. He wants to keep trying here. It's definitely not over, but he is in a weird spot. A part of me is tempted too to just have another red, because red is just so good. Just being able to do that extra 20. It comes in clutch so many times. It's unbelievable. Yeah, especially because Gyarados 140 damage. That's so, you know, it's a lot to set up, but you have things like Misty and Manaphy that make that path a lot easier. Okay, so our opponent's taking a bit here. He is in an awkward position. Again, I don't know how he'd be able. Yeah, so here you go. Here he conceded, so that makes sense. There was really no way out of it for him. And again, that's how powerful just getting Manaphy in the beginning is. We were able to get extra points out of that. That's nice because we're on a streak here. It is quite the grind to go up the ranks here. It's such a pain, but you know, we're making our way, I guess. I'm really gonna try next season to try to get like higher. I feel like I could go really high if I just grinded it out, but the amount of matches I would have to do is pretty insane. And especially just seeing, you know, what people have been saying about how grueling it is just to have to play all these matches and people struggling with it. And it does seem generally favorable where you just need to win. You know, you don't need to do extremely stellar. You just have to win overall. Let's just use Professor's Research here. Hopefully we can get something for the back row. So Manaphy, that's good. Manaphy, again, it would have been nice to get in the beginning, but it's okay. What does this do? Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent active Pokemon is now confused. Okay. Confusion is really not a status that we've seen, like, really people experimenting with. And so I'm assuming I have dealt with it a couple times. I think it's where when you attack, you flip a coin, and then if it's heads, your attack goes through. If tails, I'm assuming it takes some arbitrary amount of damage, which would kill my Magikarp. Okay, thankfully he's not confused though, so we don't have to deal with that. That's great. Put our Magikarp back here, which is even better. And then from at this point, let's see, Sabrina. Should we just? I'm wondering if, because he wants to have the Spiritomb here just so he could keep pestering my things. I think I'm gonna just use Sabrina just to put whatever he wants, I guess, on the forefront. But the point is just to make it annoying for him, because this Spiritomb was just getting hits in. And now next turn, hopefully, you know, we won't have to deal with that. So I can evolve. So I can't, yeah, I'm not going to evolve that guy, obviously. So now we're just going to go use Leap out here. And then go to Manaphy. We do have Irida, so we can heal in case we need to. That's good. It's comforting having 2 Iridas with us. And this is what the thing about the deck, right? It seems like we really just, if we get Manaphy in the beginning, perfect. If we don't, we still have to try to find a way to position Manaphy in the active spot so he can start feeding the back row. So yeah, he's putting that dark energy. Hopefully this was the right play. So it looks like that was the right play just because we made him use that energy. So that's good. He really wanted that Spiritomb in the beginning, in the front here. So hopefully, come on, if we get another Tails, that'd be nice. A Heads, okay. So that's unfortunate. Hopefully it's not too bad. Okay. So I think I'm gonna use Gyarados here. I'm gonna evolve him. I'm gonna put the water energy on Manaphy. I'm gonna use Irida here. And I'm gonna have to hope that this Oceanic Gift goes through. So it looks like it does go through. So we can start setting up these two. That's good. It seems pretty solid for us so far. He can kill. He can't kill us right now if he wants to. Should be able to, right? No, I guess not. Let's see. Come on. Okay, Tails. So what happens? So how long do I keep the confusion for? I think just so I can start attacking and apply pressure, I'm gonna use Misty here. Let me just think about it for a second. Is there any potential benefit? Because I could use Irida to heal again, but I don't want to run that risk and buy him another turn. But I am gonna be running that risk anyways. But let's just do Misty. I feel like the gains out of this, yeah, if we get a Heads there, it's a lot better than the potential negatives. So we're just going to put that energy. And we're going to retreat here. Just so we get rid of that status condition. Get Gyarados EX out onto the board. And now he's in an awkward position where he doesn't really have much set up. Obviously Gyarados is probably going to lose. No, it was actually his Darkrai that lost the energy. So this would be super discouraging for him. He has nothing with that energies on the board. And I'm hitting for 140 here. So he puts out his Darkrai, which I could one-shot. And I also have red, so even if he puts a cape on that. It's so good that Gyarados EX hits for 140. Yep, so we managed to get the win out of this. So that's 3 wins in a row using this deck. Let's go. This guy's good. Systematic 90, the person who made this. He's a legend. He made this epic deck that we're actually getting some wins out of. So look at that. We're 26 points away from getting another, the rank up. I'm hoping that we can get a rank up in this video. It's been hard to grind up, guys. And especially if we're recording. I just want to do like a few matches here and there because it can be tiring just to go sit here and like narrate like 10 or plus matches. That could be a lot. So we did get Manaphy in the beginning and we have Pokeball, so we can do that. I'm not completely sold on the Dondozo Tatsugiri part of the deck. I feel like this deck would function better as just Manaphy Gyarados, but I'm still open to it. I'm still willing to give it a try. Pokeball here. But see, like, I'm hoping for Magic card. Got Manaphy, which is probably the worst thing I could have gotten. Is it worth using Misty on this? I mean, it's probably going to be 1 head, so I'll use Misty. Okay, there you go. So 1 heads. That's good. Misty was able to do it. Then we can use Oceanic Gift. Set up this other Manaphy. So that's good in case we need to retreat and then go into this Manaphy. That's great. Now, if I can get just Magikarp or Dondozo, right? This would help set us up so much. So we got Misty again. This is unfortunate. But yeah, this is what happens. I'm just going to put the water energy on the Manaphy in the back. And then just Oceanic Gift once again. So it's strange, I'm just feeding this, but whatever. You can't really do much. I haven't really read this Heatran. If you have Arceus or Arceus EX in play, this Pokemon has no retreat cost. If this Pokemon has damage on it, this attack does 40 more damage. Okay, so he's going to do 40 damage to our guy here. We did get Magikarp finally, so that's good. We can put Magikarp out here. We can also activate Misty. So that's good that we did get the Magikarp. That is very nice. So no, that's okay. We're just going to put the Water Energy on Magikarp. And then we're going to retreat here. Go into our other Manaphy. So this was good that we were able to set up here. And then use Oceanic Gift. Set up our Magikarp. And that's good. So that was our 2 Misties. One got 1 heads and the other one got no heads. So that's fine. We do have Erida, so if we need to, we can just heal. Okay, so Sabrina can put him in a weird position. I don't know if I want to hit him with Sabrina at this point. I think I want to kill that. So I can use Erida, heal both of these guys. Yeah, I'm going to use Erida here. I'm going to heal both of them. He won't be able to kill me without using some stat boost. Put a Water Energy on Magikarp. Evolve him so he doesn't get sniped by something. Then use Oceanic Gift, and now we'll have him set up for next turn. Okay, so now he's starting to set up his Monferno. From what I remember, I think Infernape does 140, but he burns out all his energies. So we still have Erida, so we can heal past that point as well. So it does suck that there was a point where Manaphy was just not generating anything, like any value for us for a few turns. And that does put us up behind a bit. But hopefully we can kind of play through that. He's going to put that Fire Energy on Chimchar here. Okay, so not too bad for us. I am just going to straight up retreat. So let's just retreat here. Go into Gyarados. I'm going to put the Water Energy on Gyarados just in the off chance that he ends up, you know, hitting himself using the Raging Whirlpool. Hopefully we do get our opponent's Monferno here. It looks like it was our Manaphy that got hit. So that's okay. So he can go into his what's it called? Infernape, so which he is going to do. Now again, it just hits for 140. And he is going to burn it out. But looks like he is going to do that. So Gyarados, the champ, is going to eat that up. I think I'm going to use Erida for... I think I want to use Erida just to make sure that something in the back doesn't come and kill it, like the Heatran that does 40 damage. So I'm going to use Erida here. Get him up. Put that Water Energy back on Gyarados. And then hit here again for 160. Okay, so Infernape does have a free retreat cost, so that's good for him. We don't run Cyrus in this build from what I remember, so we're not going to be able to rely on that. I didn't see either, but I think the Gyarados hit himself with the energy reduction. Okay, so he is going to retreat. Yeah, so he's getting the burnout ready. We're just going to put our other Magikarp here. We can just kill it. Yeah, so we're just going to use Professor's Research. Tatsugiri and Dondozo. That's fine. Let's just put Magikarp here. So, do we keep... Oh, yeah, this is weird. Do we keep this? Oh, okay. If he ends up trying to kill me with the Infernape, I can just go to Tatsugiri and attack for 20. So I think this is fine. Now at the same time, I could just retreat out of this and then force him to just make a play with the Infernape. But I think I'm okay with doing this play, where he might feel like he's safe. I could just go into something, retreat, go into the Tatsugiri if he does end up killing my Gyarados. So I'm just going to do that. Hit the 140. Kill this Heatran. Okay, so he's gonna want to get out his Infernape here. So again, so far he's just kind of doing everything exactly. I think he's holding on hope because of the Manaphy. Yeah, he doesn't have anything else set up. So he's gonna have to put the fire energy. Yep, so he's gonna do exactly that and then kill. And that's fine. We're just gonna get out our other Manaphy here. We should have this game up. We should have it. What am I even trying to say? We should have it in the bag here. Okay, so Tatsugiri here. Put the water energy. Retreat. Go into Tatsugiri. His attack is only 1 for 20. It's super effective. Yep, so he conceded. I mean, he could have let me just finish that, but you know. I understand why. So damn, what is that, like 3 in a row? You've gotten? Oh, okay. So I'm hoping here that we can get one more win and get ourselves to Great Ball rank 1. This deck has been amazing so far, so that's good to see. And I'm just hoping that it can clutch up for us and get us there. Let me know if you guys want me to start with like halfway through the rank or something and then start a new deck, just so that we could potentially get to the next rank by the end of the next episode. So we got Tatsugiri and Dondozo, so I feel pretty safe putting Dondozo here just because of Tatsugiri. And so this is where it's pretty good, right? Because if we get Pokeball and then Professor's Research and go into our Manaphy, we can then use that to start setting up our Dondozo. And again, potentially if we do get our Magikarp as well, that could be good. But let's see. So we're going to use the Pokeball. We did get Magikarp. And hopefully Professor's Research into the Manaphy would be nice. Magikarp, Gyarados, so we got all of these guys here. But we didn't exactly get what we wanted, but you know, you don't always. I could retreat anytime I need to, so I'm just going to keep it there. I'm hoping Misty ends up being really useful here. And that we could draw into our Manaphy. We run 2 Manaphys here, so our odds are pretty good. Hopefully we do draw into it. I'm hopeful about it. Because yeah, the Manaphy is just such a big part of just keeping this deck's pacing up. So he's just gonna use Giratina's effect here, just to attach the energy. Okay, so we did get Irida. Okay, so I think I'm okay with leaving Dondozo here in the front. I'm gonna be activating Misty. Hopefully we can get some water energy. No, so yeah, that makes sense. We're gonna put the water energy there. Put our Gyarados-Ex onto the board. I don't know if I should start putting the next Magikarp. I wanted to hold on hope for the Manaphy, but I feel like now there might not be a point to it. It might be a little too late for that. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure, to be honest. I think we're just gonna end the turn here. I think Manaphy would still be pretty good if we get it. Just because I can go into it, I could start generating a bit of a board. I still have the free retreat cost on Dondozo, so that's good. If I need to, I can do that. Which is nice and reliable. We do have communication, so I think I'm going to use communication on Gyarados here in the hopes that we get our Manaphy. So let's see. We did get Manaphy, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to put Manaphy on the board, put an energy on him, and then I'm going to retreat, go into this Manaphy, and I'll just Oceanic Gift my Gyarados and Dondozo. So these two. This is pretty intense here, guys. Okay, because now it's just we're in weird positions overall. He's still not able to attack me. Manaphy is going to be able to get his attack off, which is good. Yeah, there's no point in popping an Irida, right? Because he's just going to have to attack me either way to kill it. There's no way he can get away with not attacking me. So I think I'd rather save the Irida. Just put the water energy on my Gyarados. Have him ready. Use Oceanic Gift. Keep setting up the Dondozo and the Gyarados. And then once he kills this Manaphy, we can go into our Gyarados and do that 140. So he shouldn't be able to kill me, right? Because this hits for 130, with the Rocky Helmet would be 20, so that's 150. Even if he had... But then he could put a Dark Energy, that'd be 170. And if he has red, he'd be able to kill me. So I guess in that scenario, he could one-shot my Gyarados if he happens to have a red. Oh, so he chose not to attack this time. Okay, interesting. Okay, he opted to just keep boosting his Pokemon. Well, I think I'm gonna attack. I can go into Gyarados-Ex, have him attack for 140. He could try to kill me. I don't know if he'd be able to, but he can try. Let me see, 130. Again, 130, Rocky Helmet, 150. Yeah, it's just weird to have this Manaphy though. That isn't generating anything for me. But at least I can use Dondozo next turn. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna go for it. This might be a dumb play, I'll admit. But it might end up being that. But I'm also hoping there's the 140, the Rocky Helmet, and hopefully it removes an energy from... Where did it remove it from? Was it from Dondozo? I think it was from Dondozo. Yeah, and that's just the chaotic nature of him. So, okay, so I didn't even... You know, he hasn't even reached the 4 energies to be able to get his Giratina-Ex to be able to attack. He needs to put it, you know, manually. So he could do the 130 damage. Let me see. So with red, yeah, he can't kill me. Team Rocket Grunt. Hopefully this is Tails. Okay, good. Sometimes we just have to rely on the flips being in our favor here. 20 damage to him. So part of me too thinks that it'd be funny to just go into Tatsugiri and just attack and kill that. But it's at such a heavy cost, or I don't know if that would even be like a good play. Okay, because I can retreat. I can go into Tatsugiri, attack for the 20. I wish Dondozo was ready here, but he's not. Okay, so actually... Ooh. Okay. Do I give this Giratina an out? I can use Sabrina and get out. He can get out one of his other Pokemon here. And then attack. Okay, I think I'm just gonna put... I'm just gonna go for what I was gonna do here. I'm just gonna put the water energy, use Irida. Heal these guys up. Attack using the Rampaging Whirlpool. Kill this Giratina-Ex. We're gonna take the 20 damage. He's probably gonna opt to get out his Darkrai. Yeah, so the one that's already set up, of course. And so for us, we do have Dondozo in the back here. He's starting to set up. We have our Sabrina in case as well. No, yeah, so the play there, it might have just been to Sabrina actually, because yeah, I forgot that Dondozo just does 10 damage splash, right? To the back row. So we could have totally done that there. So that's kind of annoying. I should have thought about that. Okay, so I'm gonna use Sabrina. I'm gonna force him to switch this guy out. And get out the Magikarp in the back. Put the water energy on him. Do the 80 damage here using Dondozo. Yeah, so that sucks. That would have been really cool. Yeah, I should have done that. Damn. So I think that would have had the game in lock right there. Now I just have to play it a lot smarter. He might opt to just retreat manually. Yeah, so he's gonna go into his Darkrai. Yeah, I think I could have played this one a lot better. That's kind of frustrating here. I didn't think about this all the way through. So I kind of have to retreat. I'm kind of dead here no matter what though. I can evolve my Gyarados, so that's cool. Activate Pokeball. I guess I could hope for a Misty clutch if I draw into it. Let me see. So use Professor's Research here. Draw some cards out. We got our red and we got our Misty. So yeah, like I said, we could hope for the Misty next turn. Because we do have to retreat here. And everything else will die. So we have to retreat into our Gyarados-Ex. And then just end our turn here. So yeah, should we have just let him keep the Darkrai-Ex out? And then just attack that? Was it dumb to just switch it out? I don't know, you guys let me know. So now we're in the position where we're hoping for Misty to come in clutch for us. Yeah, so we're dead past this point. I could put a water energy. So I can use Arida, heal for 40. Okay, so let's think about this. So I could use Arida, heal for 40. That'll put him at 120. He'll hit me for 80. With the Darkrai, he'll hit me for 100. If he has red, I'm dead. But if he doesn't, I'm still alive. He has 2 cards in his deck. Has he used a red in the game? No, he hasn't. There's a chance he doesn't run it. I'm just thinking because then we could ensure that because right now we need to get 2 heads out of Misty. Yeah, actually, I mean, does it even matter? Because we can use Misty. Even if we get the 2 heads, it'll do 140. It's not enough. I'm just gonna do the Arida play and kind of hope for something. But yeah, it's just, we're not in a good position. It's pretty much GG at this point. He's gonna use Sabrina. So yeah, it was GG no matter what. Sabrina here. I mean, just get out Tatsugiri. But yeah, it's obviously GG. I'm just gonna let him kill here. So that sucks. I mean, we did have a really good win streak going there. I was hoping we'd get to the Great Ball League 2. How much did we lose for losing this? So yeah, we lost 5 points, so it's not too bad. I don't know if we're still in the range where we just need 1 to get it. But I'm hoping that we can get 1 more win. It doesn't seem like we're going to be able to get to the rank up this episode, sadly. I was hopeful for it, but I don't know. I think I misplayed that a bit. You can see how popular the Meryl picture is. Everybody's running it. Okay, so we did get Manaphy, Dondozo. Okay, so we're playing against Wugtrio. Yeah, this guy pays a lot. Yeah, some crazy... Like, I mean, the Mewtwo one, right? It's one of the... Yeah, it's a shiny Mewtwo. It's one of the paid ones. It's got that Mewtwo coin too, the shiny one. Oof. Gonna be using Pokeball. Then he's got those Cynthia sleeves, of course. Damn. Okay, so I have the option of using Professor's Research or Misty. I think I'm gonna use the Research because I'd rather get myself the Magikarp, and I think... Yeah, I think this is the right play. Manaphy, Magikarp, perfect. Okay, so we got our Magikarp. We can put the Water Energy. I think we're gonna... Now we gotta keep that slot open for our Tatsugiri here. Let's just set these two homies up. Okay, now we're in a very good position. We have our Gyarados EX that we can evolve into next turn, and we have our Misty. And hopefully, you know, Misty actually pulls through for us. So he's gonna use Spring out here. Oh my god. I'm down. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean that's the nature of the game. Damn. Okay, come on, Misty. He got lucky. Let's get lucky. Damn. Damn. Alright, that's fine. It's not really fine, but we gotta make it work, I guess. That sucks, man. It's the first time that Magikarp has been sniped. So sad. Okay, so he's gonna evolve it. He's not able to attack quite yet. That's good for us, we'll take it. Magikarp here, I feel like it's just gonna make him super vulnerable to getting sniped. Is there anything I need to play? Nope. So we're just gonna use Professor's Research. Can I trust Magikarp to survive a turn? No, I think we have too many things that are vulnerable right now. I think I'm gonna use Communication. Get rid of the extra Gyarados because obviously this one doesn't matter at this point. Hopefully we get, yeah, the Dondozo. Just so we can start setting this guy up. And also it'll make it less likely for Manaphy to die now. We're gonna retreat. Go into him. And this is a good way to kind of just spread out the damage. Just to ensure. I mean, because... No, yeah. This is fine. I think odds are that we can survive this. As long as we don't get unlucky. Yeah, that sucks though. He is gonna heal. He's got a bunch of potions here. So I think we're gonna be losing against Wugtrio. This sucks. I mean, this is the playing ranked. We won a bunch, but then we're just in a losing streak again. Pokeball. Tatsugiri. Is there anything worth getting out? No, I mean, it seems like we're kind of screwed here. We can get Tatsugiri out here just to spread out the damage a bit. That really sucks, just the fact that our Manaphy got sniped there. This is just devastating for us. I'm trying to think of ways to spread out this damage, but I think that's it. That's all we're able to do. We can get Tatsugiri out. Now what we have to hope for is Dondozo gets hit twice and Tatsugiri gets hit once. Which is unrealistic, but, you know, could happen, I guess. We're gonna put a water energy on Dondozo. Just because. Yeah, just because if this guy dies, it's GG anyways. So we're just gonna do that 80. Okay, so here, it's not over necessarily. Now, does it look good? No. And odds are it is kind of over. But if he uses pop out here and it hits 2 on the Dondozo, 1 on Tatsugiri. Let's see. Nope. So yeah. So we were almost there. We were almost there, but it ended up hitting the guy. So damn. I mean, we're still ending off positive for sure. I just always feel weird ending it off on a loss, but I feel like at this rate, it might be what we have to do. Or maybe I'll like cut out one of the losses here. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. I'm hopeful that we can get a win. Okay. Yeah, this is already... And yeah, we're going to have to see which matches I end up keeping. But yeah, it's pretty wild. This is the longest I've recorded so far. But I just really wanted to get to Great Ball 2. We got Manaphy here, so that's good. Okay, so Pawniard. Interesting. Is there like a Bisharp that's worth knowing about? We're gonna use Pokeball. Hopefully we get something that's worth setting up. Nope. We're gonna use Professor's Research. See if we draw anything. Potentially a Magikarp. Nope, but we did get Pokeball. So we can use this. Nope. Okay. So Communication? The Dondozo? Should I do the Dondozo? I think I'm gonna do the Manaphy. Just because I'd rather have 2 Dondozos out, and then I could at least set both of those up. Yeah, so we did get Magikarp finally. So we're gonna do Magikarp, Dondozo, and then keep this slot open. It's a flex spot depending on what we need. Okay, I'm really hoping we can win this one, guys. He's gonna do Pierce here for 30 damage. It's a lot. Okay, so I am gonna be able to evolve. I'm gonna activate Misty. See how this goes. 1. Okay, 1. 1 is fine. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Use Oceanic Gift. Let's put those water energies on him. He can kill this Manaphy. I think I'm okay with that. Let's see what this Heatran. So there's also a Steel Heatran. Interesting. Okay, so he's gonna kill the the Manaphy. I'm gonna get my Dondozo out at this point. Just because, yeah, I'm just trying to keep my Gyarados as high health as I can. And get Tatsugiri out. So that I'm able to retreat in case I need to. Put the water energy on Gyarados. And then for next turn, hopefully we're able to escape. I'll even get out the other Dondozo. In case he uses Sabrina. I can just go into this Dondozo instead. But besides that, we should be able to attack here for 140. I have the card that has this art in real life. At least it looks very familiar to me. Okay, so Dialga-Ex, yeah. So it looks like it's a steel deck of some kind. I don't know exactly what it's supposed to achieve. But, I mean, Heatran looks like he hits pretty hard. Okay, so that's fine. We're gonna eat that. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. I'm gonna retreat here. I think I'm gonna put him in an awkward position where he has to choose to let me hit the Dialga or let me hit his Heatran. Because these are both Pokemon that are, you know, Dialga, it's not set up, but it's worth 2 prize cards, and then the Heatran is set up. Okay, so he went for Dialga. Okay, that's fine with us. We're gonna do 140. Hopefully we do remove a Steel Energy. Nope. Sun-Hours, and that's what sucks. It slows us down because it puts us behind the turn. He's gonna put a Steel Energy. I'm guessing he has an X speed, so he could retreat. No, he's just gonna put that Steel Energy. Looks like that Sabrina was pretty devastating for him. We're just gonna attack once again, kill this, get that prize, or get the point, the 2 points for this. Oh yeah, Gyarados again, removed one from himself. Okay, I mean, I think that's pretty much GG, right? I don't think he has a way where he'd be able to get past this point. That's Sabrina. That was just the winning play there. Again, even if he uses Sabrina on me, I could just go into my Dondozo, switch out. This is where I'm seeing the value in Dondozo, is just mainly as a retreat piece. But so far offensively, I don't think he's really achieved anything. No hate to him though, Dondozo is one of my favorite new Pokemon. He's so cool. I like the idea of them just making this big catfish as a Pokemon. So yeah, he's gonna do 110. Okay, that's fine. Just in case something freaky happens, we're gonna use Irida. Heal up, put the Water Energy, and then attack for 140 and kill this Heatran. And there you go. So we managed to get a win. It was against an unconventional deck. It just looks like a Dialga deck. But we'll take it. We'll take the points that go along with it as well. I don't think it'll be enough to rank up. Nope. But we're going to have to end it here. I just wanted to get you guys that little win. Yeah, this deck seemed pretty fun. It actually helped us succeed and, you know, progress a bit. Hopefully next episode we're actually able to get to rank 2. That's the goal. We've been kind of stuck here for a bit, but I'm hoping that the next episode we're going to be able to achieve that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.